Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm JPK. Today we are back with Normal People, episode number 7. I kind of took a break, quite a longer break than I thought I would. I think it was about 2 months ago, the last one I filmed. But it's fine because I edited the episode so much and it took me so long to do them that I'm very familiar with the story, so I don't even need a recap. I know how it ended. Episode number 6, Marianne dropped the glass in the sink in the kitchen, and then it cut to Connell. I have to remember the names. Connell walking away in the middle of the night with like his bag over his shoulder. Originally I thought that because of the pool scene of what happened there, and obviously he wanted to tell her something, originally I thought he'd broke it off with her, but actually I think she has broken it off with him. After reflection, after thinking about the episode, I think she probably broke it off with him because she knows that he can't do it. He won't do it. So she did it kind of to make it easier for him, maybe, or just because she knows it can't work because, you know, he perhaps wants out somehow or can't cope with the relationship because of his anxiety, not because he's gay. Sorry about that as well in the last episode. Put a little bit of a humorous, well, you can be the judge of that, a little bit of a humorous editing little thing in there just to make myself look even more stupid. I know how stupid I looked, and that's why I did that. I wanted to make it clear that I know that I was ridiculous in saying that. Anyway, so yeah, sorry about the break again. Like I said, it was enforced. I thought it was only going to be a month, but yeah, or even a couple of weeks, but it turned into 2 months, which happens, and it probably will happen again. I'm really hoping, because I've got time right now, but I'm really hoping that I can get through these episodes and find time to do them in succession, so maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks now. If not, then I'm going to have to take another break, but I'm really, really hoping I don't, because, you know, it's the second half of the season, or the show if there's only one season, and I don't want to do that. I want to do it like a regular intervals, maybe a week or two, per episode. Anyway, look, I'll stop rambling. I'm very rusty at this. I did a little mix reaction 3 or 4 days ago now. I actually bought a new mic as well because my mic dropped on the floor. I dropped my mic on the floor about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago actually, and I didn't think anything of it, and then I did a little mix reaction, and yeah, the sound didn't work properly. It was cutting in and out, so I'd had to drop another, what was it, 70 quid on a new mic, so that was fun. It's costing a lot, this channel. This channel makes no money whatsoever, basically, and yeah, I've spent hundreds of pounds probably just doing everything, getting all the equipment I need, and the time investment is probably more than hundreds of pounds, honestly. But anyway, enough of the moaning. I'm really excited, and I think we're just going to get to it. Let me just put my earphone in. That's another thing, my earphones broke as well, and now only this side works, the other side doesn't, so that's fun, so I have to buy new earphones as well. Yeah, anyway, let's get to it. Oh, TV license, I have one, okay. Or lie. No, I do have one. Okay, here we go. Volume, right? Yeah. This Connell, has he passed out? Heavy drinking? Heavy night? Oh, is this his anxiety maybe? Maybe a heavy night. Yep.
Should have come, it was a good night.
This is going back to it, is it? Oh, I thought that was him for a second with someone else. When you've broken up with someone, that's all you ever see, isn't it? Couples kissing or hugging or getting it on. Or hopefully not getting it on. 6 weeks earlier. Okay. So is this the conversation?
Yeah. Like I can't pay the rent.
He's going back home.
And Niall's gonna sublet the room, so.
So you'll be going back to Sligo then?
I mean, I guess you want to see other people, or.
I guess so.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many times do you say things you didn't want to say in the moment? That friend, man, he's a bad influence, that friend. Uh-oh.
Hello,
Miss Erie!
oh my God, would you not call me that?
Haven't seen you since school.
Oh, it's weird. Seeing you.
Good weird. Trying to come back to my place.
Go on. I'm gonna be sick.
What?
Hey, where you should go.
Good man. Didn't think he's going to do it. Even when he's out of his mind's still on Marianne. Takes a lot for a guy to pass it up, believe me. No matter how much he loves someone. If you think you split up. So him walking away was from that conversation saying that he's going back to Sligo, right? But it just didn't show the actual sort of... I suppose it did, didn't it? It did show the breakup, I guess. That looks a bit like her home in Sligo. Was it? Was it?
So I guess we should see other people.
It was. So she's back too. For the summer, is it? Or what was that?
I guess so.
Right, okay. So this is where he leaves then, is it? That was incredible, that scene, the way it did that. And it showed him walking off. I really like her hair like that. Oh, they're going to ignore each other, aren't they? No.
You didn't tell me you were in town.
Yeah. I'm just back for the weekend.
Okay.
It's my father's anniversary mass.
I'm sorry. Can I come? Obviously, if you don't want me to, I won't, but I'd like to.
Sorry.
No? Okay.
Don't know if that's if she generally doesn't want him to, or...
You're with Jamie now, I hear. He always liked you.
Jamie. Oh, is that... Oh,
What about you?
that's their friend at
Single
college.
No.
She's with him.
Embracing the single lifestyle.
Yeah.
Oh, they work quick, don't they? Only, what, 6
You
weeks?
know me.
I did once.
Wow. I feel like she's been a little bit unfair on him, like...
Do you want to come in?
For what?
Like a tea or...
Okay.
I can't, I've got shopping in the back.
You got a fridge?
Thanks for the lift.
It's the Irish weather back. Such a beautiful house, that. It's the anniversary, so is it a year since he died, or is it more than a year?
This is man's grey hairs, old age.
Oh. She said she didn't want you there, dude.
He has sought to please God,
I don't know.
so God has loved
Kind
him.
of should respect that,
As he was living among
even though she probably
sinners,
does want him there.
he has been taken up.
She just knows he's there.
He has been carried
Sixth
off so
sense
that
of
evil
being
may
in
not
love.
warp his understanding or treachery seduce his soul. For the fascination of evil throws good
I hope
things
she's not going to be
into shade.
angry. I think it, like, he should respect it, but I think it's a sweet thing to show up. You meet her?
You didn't need to run.
My bus got caught in traffic.
She's really pretty. It's so different
How's Jamie?
from the first few episodes.
Nice if you guys could actually be civil.
I'm civil.
You could
Yeah,
just
he's
like
not.
try not to intimidate him quite so much.
Are you telling him not to intimidate me?
As if, Connell. He's barely my height.
I'm not sure intimidation is strictly limited to
Well.
height, though.
We had mutual, equally involved kind of sex. It's different. with Jamie.
What do you mean?
He loves it, she doesn't.
Do you want to hear about this? He's into pain,
Oh, wow.
like inflicting it. Turns out he's a bit of a sadist.
And I guess Marianne goes along with it because she's subservient, as we found out.
Are you serious?
Just during sex, that is. Not arguments. Your face.
You're into that, are you?
Yeah. We really don't have to talk about this.
Yeah. Did you regret in saying that you wanted to know now?
What does he do to you? Specifically?
Wow. Dude, don't ask that.
Helps me. Uses the belt. Things like that.
Yeah, he's getting
Right.
angry. Man, he's gonna give him a hiding, isn't he?
Sounds fucking horrible.
It's not. It's just different.
You've never said any of this to me when we were...
Yeah.
What? It was different with you. Things were different.
Right.
Didn't have to play any games with you. It was just real. With Jamie, I don't know. It's a bit like I'm acting a part. I just pretend to feel a certain way, like I'm in his power. But with you, I actually had those feelings. I'd have done anything you wanted me to. Anyway, how are you?
Dear. Oh dear. I don't want to see that. Is this what's going through his mind, or is this actually... was that actually happening? Or both? Nah. He's just going to drive himself mad now. I think he's going to... maybe not kill him, but I think he's going to do something. He's not happy about this, and I don't blame him. Wow, I didn't expect that at all, that conversation. Now he can't concentrate on the exams. Oh, there's that threesome friend. I forget her name now. I think it is. Oh. Why are they like this? Like, I know he has anxiety, and I think she does as well. I think she knows he does. But why are they like... April, okay. It's almost like they enjoy the tension and not being with each other, and then... I don't know.
Marion Pickard.
Doesn't seem necessary.
Hello, Waldron. Fucking isn't it? Fucking right, you absolute fucking nerd. Fucking 5 years free tuition, free accommodation. 5 years, you jammy fucker. Unreal, man.
So it's scholarship then.
The history and politics scholar is Marianne Sheridan.
That look to him was more than that hug with Jamie.
Thank God.
This is Connell congratulating her, is it?
Eat up. What? Are you okay? Where are you?
You came barefoot. He was outside her house. Oh,
I know, it's fine. It's
you getting a fight?
it's not as bad as it looks.
Is this a ploy of some reason? Don't think it is. He doesn't seem like the type to do that, but
Just this lad asked for my wallet. I should have handed it over, but I said no, and he hit me in the face.
Oh.
I'm fine.
attempted mugging.
Your phone number was the only one I knew off by heart.
Oh.
Jamie's downstairs.
Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll just go back out and get punched in the face again. It really wasn't that bad.
I feel like something's going to kick off with Jamie here.
Fucking lowlife scum.
Huh?
Fucking lowlife scum.
Well, that's quite the welcome, Jamie. You know, can't all be the spawn of millionaires.
Yeah, well, I was talking about the dickhead who robbed you to buy drugs.
I'll join you in a bit. Get this one cleaned up first.
Well, they stopped letting in at 12.
I'm pretty tired anyways. You go. Bye tomorrow.
Nice. For sure.
He's not going to be happy with that, is he?
Connell?
Jamie? You could have a different boyfriend, you know? I mean, guys are consistently falling in love with you from what I hear.
Stop that.
I knew you before, in school.
When I was ugly and pathetic.
No. You were never ugly or pathetic. I'd rather literally anyone else, Marianne. I'd rather the lad that mugged me was your boyfriend.
You probably hit her
Why
less.
do you care?
Do you love him?
We don't talk about that, do we?
Well, she kind of told him everything about it.
You know, I probably should have mentioned this before, but I've been seeing someone. Been with her a while. I should have mentioned it before, but then again, I feel like we've hardly seen each other. Barely spent any time together. And, yeah, her name's Helen Brophy. I don't know what you know her. She studies medicine. Just want you to be happy is all.
Because you're such a good friend, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I...
Jesus, it's because he loves you. You know that. What's
Jesus,
wrong? I
Maria.
can't understand what's wrong
I
with
feel
these
awful.
two.
I'm sorry. I should have said it before.
I don't want to talk to you, Connell. Just leave. Please, can you just go?
Yeah. I'm really sorry to have to ask. It's just I can't get home. Would I be able to borrow the money like you said?
Managed to forget you'd been beaten up somehow.
What he really means is, can I stay? He doesn't want the money, he wants to stay.
I don't know what happened with us last summer. Like when I had to go home and that. See, I kind of hoped that I would have been able to stay here. That you would have let me. Yeah, I just, I don't really know what happened between us, to be honest.
I don't think anyone does. Well, I don't.
You said you wanted to see other people. I thought you were breaking up with me. You never said anything about wanting to stay here. That would have been... always. Obviously.
Right, well, I should go. Have a good night, Marianne.
He does kind of talk in riddles, but I kind of have a theory about that. I might talk about it after the reaction, after the episode. Money, she's not exactly clear herself, is she, to be fair? I don't think either of them really knows what's going on. Oh. 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 So he wasn't lying, he is with her. I guess when he named her, obviously he wasn't lying. I thought that was Marianne for a second. Well, okay. Another great song, this. I won't be able to play it, let it play probably. Really good song. Good episode though. Where's my pause button? I mean, Lars's screen. Oh, Jesus, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, a really interesting episode. Really good. I keep having to check. I'm sorry if that lost focus. I don't know how long my camera was out for, but if it lost focus, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's another one of those where it's kind of a miscommunication. Weird because it kind of, the last episode ended with them breaking up from that conversation, and understandably so. I mean, Marianne, is this going out of focus again? I'm very sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Look, doesn't matter. You can hear me, right? If anyone's still even listening. Yeah, so I feel like what was I saying now? I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I feel like she was just reacting to what he said rather than sort of understanding. Or maybe she did understand it and she's a bit that way too and she just didn't want to say it or something. I don't know, but I feel like it was trying to say that she just took it as like read, you know, that's how we felt. And look, we'll move on. We'll see each other. We'll see other people. So that's understandable that they broke up. But it was kind of strange because they broke up and then it almost felt like they were getting back almost, and then not in a way. And like, because she said it's not, she wants to, clearly she's giving him every hint in the book. She's saying that you know, with Jamie, Jamie, Jesus, what's his game, my god. Yeah, unfortunately, look, I'm going off track here, but unfortunately Marianne seems to have that kind of personality, possibly because of what's happened at home, her dad beating up her mum. I think I've got that right. I think I remember her saying that. So she wants to please the man, I guess, for somehow, I don't know how that works psychologically, but somehow that seems to be the case, that she just wants to please whoever she's with. And unfortunately, that seems to attract that kind of man, you know, if you even call Jamie a man. I mean, nothing to do with his height, just he's a bit of a twerp, isn't he? Let's be honest. So far anyway, I don't know how he's going to develop, but I feel like because you hear of it, don't you, people, men as well I guess, but you hear more about it from a woman's perspective, that if they've been in maybe a bad relationship or they've witnessed one, or they've been at the family life, maybe sometimes psychologically that leads to being that pleaser type person who will just sort of very agreeable and will go along with whatever. And unfortunately, from what I've read anyway, that kind of attracts men that want to be controlling and dominant over people, and they can sniff it out, you know, and they actively seek people. I don't know how they do it. I do not know how they do it, but somehow they find those people and they end up controlling them and manipulating them and maybe being violent towards them. Look, she said it was all about the sex, and that's the only violence. But you know, maybe that's how it starts. I don't know. But anyone who likes that kind of thing, for me, if you're a man and you like hitting a woman or play hitting even, I don't know. I mean, when you're having sex, there's something psychologically there's something wrong with that man, in my opinion. Look, I'm sorry if there are guys watching who are into that kind of thing, but I don't know how it is for women, but I can't imagine that. I can't imagine wanting to even play act that. It's just not for me, that's not the kind of man that a woman would want to be with, or a man would want to be with. That's danger signs for me. But you know, if a couple's into it jointly and it develops in some way, maybe that can work, but for me, not at all. And I think he's just probably a nasty person, honestly. I mean, yeah, he seems to be a bit of a git, let's be honest. I don't know what else to say about the episode, really. It was very, very good, really good. It's hard to say what's going to happen now, because again, we're in sort of no man's land again, that they kind of want to be with each other. She's just learnt that he wanted to stay with her, even though he told his mate, didn't he, that I think that he didn't want to like sponge off her in a way, because he was jobless, he was homeless at that point, kind of. Yeah, so he didn't want to do it, but then he just told her he did want to do it. So, I mean, I suppose he did want to, but he felt like he couldn't. But why he told her that now, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's trying to tell her his true feelings without putting pressure on her. And, you know, if he'd come out and said in that moment, look, okay, before they broke up, look, I want to stay with you. Can I stay with you, please? That is, again, kind of putting pressure on her. So rather than doing that, I don't know, he didn't give her an out, because he didn't even mention it, did he? But he kind of, I guess that was might have been a hint to say he's got to go home. Maybe it was a hint, you know, and he hoped maybe she'd say, well, you can stay with me, you know. I'm paranoid about this focus now. I keep checking it and it seems to be out of focus for a second, then it gives you back again, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, so yeah, that's it. I've probably got loads more to say. I can't think now. I'm a bit distracted, but yeah, thank you very, very much. I apologise again for taking so long to react to episode number 7 from episode number 6. But I guess it was let's just call it what do they call it in the theatre? Is it an interlude? No, might be. I can't remember. I can't remember the words. I can't think. But yeah, it's just a little break between the two halves. Hopefully I can continue doing it now for, if not weekly, maybe fortnightly. I'm going to try hard anyway. I'm going to try hard to do that. I might not be able to though, but either way, I'm going to watch all of this, so don't worry about that. I'm going to do all of it. I'm just really, really pleased that I've started it again, and yeah, I'm right back into it again now. Right back into it. Yeah, so thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you hopefully for episode number 8. Again, I don't know if it will be next week or whenever, but I'm going to do episode 8. I'm going to do all of them, like I said, but I'll see you for episode number 8 soon. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. See ya. Bye.